Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Now, the last 3 episodes, I have forgotten to tell you something, or to make a big announcement. I was reminded again when I got a recent comment somebody had said, I think it was the day before yesterday, I noticed you did not get a wide paintbrush when you're at the hobby store, or something along that line. And I said, I'll talk about that in the next episode. Well, I should have been talking about that like 2-3 episodes ago. I have decided I am going to use the airbrush on things like this and the hull and probably a lot of other places too. Yeah, I'm going to do it, use the airbrush just the same way as I did on the first 5 models. And in other words, none of this silliness about let's see if I can do everything with a paintbrush, because I'm sure that there are people out there that do not have an airbrush, you know. I think I've got 3 or 4 airbrushes. I mean, why not use them? Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, now, all right, we got that settled. About these little tabs that we're supposed to remove here. It talks about that in step number 1, I think it is. Yeah, step number 1. It says cut, remove. And I thought, why? Well, it turns out that there are some guns that go in there. And I think they are 40 millimeter guns. It could be the guns that are referred to as Chicago pianos. Yeah, Chicago pianos. Anyway, it's I don't know why, but maybe they look like a Chicago piano, but I don't think so. Anyway, okay, we are going to remove these today. Also today, we are already at 2.8 Celsius. Now that's plus 2.8 Celsius. Yes. I was noticing that the snow on my bike box is starting to slide down, and I think, I think I'll go out there with a broom and I'm going to shove that snow off the side. And we might have a dry roof by tonight. Now, this is misleading. It's still February. And the biggest blizzard that I can remember in my lifetime here in Winnipeg, probably not in history, but I believe it was March the 4th, and it was back around 1966, I believe it was. Yeah, because I can remember that it was a huge blizzard. People running up and down the street with snowmobiles. And yeah, it completely shut down the city for a little while. Okay, so yeah, we could yet get another big dump of snow yet before the spring comes, but the spring is getting closer and closer and closer, and it's a good feeling. All right, enough about the weather. Another thing I want to do today, it's going to be a nice day. I think I'm going to mail Tom's parcel. Yeah, kind of anxious to see what he does with those little 1/64 scale figures. Yeah, I don't think he's using them on a submarine. He didn't say what he wanted them for. Yeah, I'm sure that you'll send pictures. Won't you, Tom? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Oh. There we go. We are ready for Missy the dog. Oh, and we were going to put the macro lens on and check out our file. I haven't taken this out of there yet. So, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be just like brand new. I would think. Somebody else was mentioning that what they did was they would take a piece of masking tape and lay it on the file, and then peel it off. And when you peel it off, it removes a lot of those little things that are stuck in the groove. But they were really stuck in there. Some of them, almost melted in from the heat from the friction of the file. I don't know. Maybe the plastic did kind of melt. I don't know. Yeah, so you know what? Why don't we do that first? Let's get that over with, and then I can get the lid back on, and I don't think we're going to have too much evaporation with this cling wrap on there, because it's wrapped around pretty good. Yeah, let's put our micro lens on and have a nice close look. Okay, I am seeing some sort of residue there, but yeah, you can see there is something there, but I don't know if that is sprue. That might be something else. That could be something else, but I don't know what else it could be. Something that is not dissolvable by the Tamiya airbrush cleaner. But for the most part, I would say it did a pretty good job. Yeah, did a pretty good job. Okay, we've done our experiment now. Yeah. Hello, Missy.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Hey.
The surface of the snow is melting and freezing and
It's slippery.
getting all slippery. Yeah. But a nice warm morning.
Yeah, it's mild.
Relatively speaking.
Yeah. Compared with what we've had for the last couple of months.
+2. That's like +36 Fahrenheit. For our non-metric neighbors.
Now, Missy, I saw you out there rolling in the snow, and you're all wet, aren't you?
It's all good snow. Most of it is white.
Yeah. Okay, sit down. Yeah, that girl. That's a good dog. Yeah.
We were early today. I got an early run at the beach.
So one of the viewers reminded me, Missy, that his little dog, whose name is Dottie, I want to get that right. I think I called it Spotty yesterday, but Dottie is watching you. Yeah. So say hello to Dottie. Yeah. Yeah, Dottie is a famous famous little dog just like you. People all over the world see Dottie.
What kind of dog is Dottie?
I think it's I'm not sure. I think it's a terrier of some kind.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe Nigel will let us know what kind of dog it is. He probably has said and I missed it. Thank you for coming, Missy. Always nice to see you. Always nice to see you.
And I'll see you this afternoon.
See you this app.
Missy house?
Bye, Missy.
Thanks, Rod.
Yeah, it's sure good to see the snow going. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, yeah, my apologies to Dottie for calling him or her Spotty or Spot yesterday. And Nigel's first little dog, I got that name wrong too, apparently. The little dog that went to doggy heaven about, I guess half a year ago now. His name was Jess. Yeah, okay, now, let's not think about dogs going to doggy heaven. When I was a kid, I couldn't handle stuff like that. I cried like a baby. Okay, now we gotta remove these pieces right here, and you can see where you can really easily from this side where you have to cut. Maybe I should move this down just a little bit here. That's more. Yeah, we've got to cut here. I think I'm gonna maybe. What should I use to cut that? With my razor saw, cut that evenly. It'd probably rough cut it. And then I could sand it later or file it with Chris's freshly cleaned up file here. Yeah, because on this side you can just barely see where it's supposed to come out. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use the razor saw for most of it, and then clean it up afterwards with this file. And enough talking about it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I think I've said this sort of thing before, but there must be a power tool down in my basement that would do this. Maybe I would be better off just taking my hobby knife and just making a few swipes and cut it out that way. Put this down on something. Yeah, I'll get a piece of wood to put underneath there, and let's just try that. Notice here on Chris's file where the Tamiya airbrush cleaner started to dissolve, or at least soften, the plastic on the on Chris's file here, and also where the shrink wrap was wrapped around it. It also dissolve the shrink wrap a little bit. So yeah, that's powerful stuff. Very powerful stuff. Okay, let's slip on the macro lens here and move in. Now if I can get the knife to go in the same groove over and over again. It should. Am I getting off the line here? I better put on my stronger glasses. This is not going as easy as I thought it was. I'm going to have to... I don't know, maybe the razor saw was the best bet. If I could just get my angles different. Okay, I'm wondering if maybe the reason my razor saw wasn't working is I was trying to go too fast. Maybe if I just put a little bit less pressure. But it seems that the kerf, if you want to call it that, it has a tendency to want to close over. It's kind of going here. But it's binding, you know. It's okay. I think I can get it, but I might have to do it off camera. Now, yeah, I'm going to have to come up with another idea here. I'm almost there. You know, a few moments ago I was remembering what I'd said about I must have a power tool down in the basement that would do this, and then I remembered I do. My scroll saw, some of the blades I've got for my scroll saw are extremely narrow, very narrow, but the same as this razor saw. And okay, so we're almost there. Just sort of working away at it. And I was, but then I thought, well, you know, by the time I get down into the workshop, see, maybe if I use this like a Japanese saw and pull it, and you know, it's going to. Am I blocking your view? Sorry about that. Yeah, it seems to be working better if I pull it instead of push it. We're almost there. I could remove the blade from the holder here. It's now I don't want to go and pull it out and then have it, you know. I wonder if maybe the just hang on a second here. Would this work? Just that last little bit there. I don't want to make a mess of this. I think I'm going to maybe try the scroll saw for this other one. I'm going to turn the camera off here and get this out of here somehow. Okay, I have removed the blade from the blade holder. And let's just try that. Once again, I'm going to treat it like a Japanese saw. In other words, it's going to cut when I pull. Let's try not to get my fingers in the vision here. This is actually working much better. Okay. Now we'll come up the other way. Oh, it's just being held on by a thread here. Well, I don't think I need to even cut that. That's just, well, maybe I better just in case we don't want it to rip out. There we go. We got it. Okay, I'm going to do the other one much the same way. Only hopefully with a lot more success. And then we'll file down to bring it to the dimension that it's supposed to be. Okay, I've been over these edges with Chris's file and I've got rid of probably 99% of it, but I just want to sort of smooth it out a little bit here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one of Eric's sponges here. This is a 400 grit. And we're just going to finish it off. I'll move you in a little bit here. Alrighty. Actually, the file did a pretty good job. Yeah, file did a pretty good job. Okay, you get the idea. I think that's gonna, probably once it's painted, it's gonna look okay. Okay, we have a tracking number here. Yeah, there it is. Probably about half an hour ago I mailed the box to you, Tom. And I did check the computer moments ago. It's in the system. I'll email you the tracking number. I think it said that you might get it around March the 6th. I'm hoping it's March the 6th, 2025, not 2026, but with the way postal things have been going lately, you never know. Yeah, when it takes a Christmas card 2 months to get here. Mind you, that was Christmas time and they were on strike. Okay, we gotta give them a little bit of slack here. Okay, let's move on here. What else do we got to do here? You know, I think that was the end of step one. Yeah, cutting these out. I think we're done step one. Where's my manual? Underneath here. We'll get reorganized. Anyway, yeah, Tom, I'll email you the tracking number and you can have fun watching it come to you. Enjoy those things. Okay, let's get reorganized here. Okay, cut and remove. Well, we have. And just moments ago I double checked. You remember we were drilling out all those holes? I just wanted to double check to make sure I didn't miss any, and I haven't. So we are officially finished with step one. Okay, step number 2. And just moments ago I looked at my clock. And in a smidge over an hour, I'm going to be getting a coffee visitor. I've got to pack it in here because I got a lot of editing yet to do. We'll take a look at this tomorrow. I do recall when I tried to make this particular thing I think it was in the hood build, but it could have been the Bismarck. I just couldn't get these. They were just too small, but we'll look at them tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.